everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the evolution from my very first guinea pig cage up until the cage I have now. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So something a lot of people don't know is that when I first got guinea pigs, I was not a very good guinea pig owner, especially not when I first got Olivia. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't know is that Olivia was a single guinea pig for about a year into her life, or maybe 2 years. So this was her first cage that she ever had, and it was a very, very small red pet store cage, and it had wheels on the bottom. It was so tiny, it could be the size of a carrying cage I would use nowadays, and I'm not proud of using this cage and putting her through that, but I'm showing everyone this just so that you all know that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you fix them and as long as you grow and improve from your previous mistakes. So yeah, this is the first cage I've ever used. So this is the second guinea pig cage that I ever got for Olivia when she was living all alone, and I don't recommend this guinea pig cage to anybody. It is way, way, way too small, and I feel awful that Olivia had to go through that, and I'm just so glad that she's doing great now in the current cage she's in. But yeah, this just didn't cut the size standards whatsoever. It was called the Living World guinea pig cage, and I could have chosen between large, extra large, or standard, and I chose the smallest one, standard, and it was bigger than the first cage, so at least she got a little bit of an upgrade, but I just feel awful that she ever had to go through this. So yeah, here's the second one. So this cage was the first cage that I got when I brought Oakley home, and as you can tell, it looks very similar to the last cage I showed you, and that's because it's just a bigger version of that. So this one is a extra large, and the last one was just a standard sized one. So I'm pretty sure this hardly makes the cut for 2 guinea pigs, but it was actually quite spacious, surprisingly, and I am glad that young me decided to do something right for once. Although I wish I would have just gotten a CNC cage or something and made it easier on myself than having to go out and get this super expensive cage, which I think was around like $120, when you can get a much bigger size cage for cheaper with CNC grids. So yeah, but you can't see the whole entire cage, and I'm sorry about it, but yeah, this is the third cage. So cage number 4 is actually a weird morph of cage number 2 and cage number 3 combined. And what I did was I opened the sliding doors that both cages have and used a bendy bridge to allow them to go back and forth whenever they wanted to. And I think it was pretty smart of me to do that, although I know it's not the same as having, a cage this size without a wall in the middle. But for what I could do, I think I deserve a gold star. So yeah. So after a long time of saving money and trying to decide on a cage to upgrade to, I came across CNC cages, which I had been wanting for a very, very long time, and they were always my dream cage, but I was always lost on how to buy one or if I could make one myself. And so I ended up going online to guineapigcagestores.com, and I came across this lovely 5x2 grid CNC guinea pig cage. And it is large enough to house 4 guinea pigs, and at the time when I got it, I only had 2, so it was much larger than the past cages that I have been showing. And around this time, I also got my 3rd guinea pig named Paisley, which loved the cage, and I am very glad that I decided to upgrade before getting Paisley, because that was the responsible thing to do, and I'm glad Paisley has had a great life from the start. So yeah, this is cage number 4. So after a few months of owning this CNC cage, I decided it was time to get rid of the wood chips and use other bedding. Originally, I was going to try and use fleece, but my parents weren't so keen on the idea because they thought it wouldn't absorb well and whatnot, and so I went for bath mats instead, which work really well and they absorb everything, and honestly, it was probably one of the best guinea pig owning decisions I have ever made. They are so soft on the guinea pig's feet, and now the only place that I use bedding is for the hay box, and I even use cloth bedding there so that this way there is a slim chance that they will get an upper respiratory infection from the way that they're being housed. So yeah, this is how my cage looks now, and I am in love with it. It is incredible, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you have time, go check out my guinea pig's Instagram at the.snooty.pigs. Well, that's all. Snooty Pigs out.